Hello. With our project being on a person, Rui Hachimura, which is a rookie out of Washington, um, we decided to do this based off of what kind of would be a good, unique person, where he's the first Japanese player to be drafted in the first round. And the topic I thought was kind of interesting. So going into the social media aspect, I was solely given the Twitter platform. We decided to split up our different platforms between each person, just to kind of divvy out the different platforms. And if one person does all the tweets or all of the posts for Instagram or Facebook, then you're able to maintain the same tone, the same wording, the same phrases, so your viewers do think that it is just one person, when in reality it was four people putting together everything. We kind of all had a hand in each platform, giving pictures to each other or giving different advice or stuff like that to figure out what different tweets I should do that week, or if I can't think of one, an idea that they usually would give me. I decided to use a kind of a friendly, more informative tone to the viewers, because in my opinion, and based off what I've learned in this course, people go to Twitter to kind of get news, to get notifications, to get updates on what the players are doing. Where I had kind of an inside trade per se of going to the summer league, of being a Washington Wizards fan, of being this and that for this project. I kind of felt like it was more personal to me. So I was able to kind of give a fan's perspective and be able to see the almost behind the scenes at the summer league of him, and able to get actual real pictures and information from him than just searching the web or getting a stock photo from the Wizards account. I would say some of the challenges that I saw was trying to get more engagement, I guess. We had some pretty good engagement for the project, but I would like to have tried to got more engagement, and then also trying to really be involved in all of the platforms. It's kind of hard, especially the last couple of weeks where every platform was posting, for each person to be really, really involved into each platform. The way we did, I thought worked really well, but I didn't get as much of first-hand experience through, say, Instagram or Snapchat. I have backgrounds in those, so that's why I chose to do Twitter instead of Instagram and Snapchat. But I think it would have been kind of interesting to do, to really hone in on Facebook. But I think the way we did it, that's kind of the downfall and the challenges that we face through this process. Is just you're not getting that firsthand experience, because I did Twitter and I learned a lot of how to market in Twitter, what to tweet, how the wording should be, hashtags, and stuff like that. Still, a couple of things I would do differently would be kind of that, maybe become a little more involved each week. Maybe I do Twitter, but each person gives me one tweet word for word, and I'll copy and paste it in there, and I'll do the same thing, give a photo and caption for Instagram, and maybe do that once a week, and then the person that's over the platform does the rest. So if you need 7 posts, you have 3 of them from the other people, and then you yourself would create 4 yourself. I think that would be beneficial. And then I also probably follow maybe a whole lot more accounts. We did pretty good on evaluations. Instagram followed 17 and got 11 followers, and then Twitter follows 24 or follows 24 and got 14 followers, and then Facebook, I am not sure, and then Snapchat, you're unable to see unless you have the passwords. Um, so I think engagement wise was fairly good. I mean, almost 100% of your followers to followee. But I would say to push that number up, and that's really how you get engagement. The more accounts you follow, usually the more available you become by people able to get on someone and see your profile, and then also using just a ton of hashtags. I usually use roughly around 1 to 3 hashtags, but really I think the hashtags are what's the most important, because a lot of people get on their platforms, look at whatever they're trying to find, whether it's NBA or NBA 2K rating or Washington or something like that. So I think using more hashtags, so when people do search those sayings, then our tweets would pop up or our posts would pop up, giving us an ability for them to see us. Uh, Based off analytics and engagement, I would say we did fairly well with our engagement. I know for Twitter and Instagram, we usually had at least a little bit of engagement each post. For Twitter, it's either 1 like, or I think our most was like 4 likes. One goal I had for myself with Twitter was I was really trying to get Rui Hachimura to follow the account. I tried really hard getting good content and then tweeting at him fairly often throughout the semester, because I thought that'd be kind of cool to say that we got the person who we were following as a fan account for this project to try and get him to follow the account, and having that as kind of the mark on mark goal for me. Unfortunately, that didn't happen, but I thought the content we've done overall was pretty good. I have done, like I said, social media in the past for a sports team. So I kind of have done the Instagram and the Snapchat picture side, but I never really have done the giving out the information as it comes to me really fast, doing 140 character tweets, getting to the point, just like that. But I thought it was very beneficial for this class to learn of how to do Twitter along with all the other platforms correctly, because anybody can tweet or post, but to be able to market correctly is different. And I think I have really learned through Twitter and other things of how to market myself. And I mean, social media is very intriguing. It's a very interesting idea, because now anybody can market themselves. Used to, you had to call the radio station or get a billboard, and that would cost hundreds and thousands of dollars. Now you can market for free. Some personal trainer or freelance photographer or some interior designer or something like that, or even a realtor now is able to use social media and market themselves for free. And I think that's really beneficial, and I think more companies are going to start going to social media because of this. And if you are able to understand marketing, know how to get your target audience of what platform to go to, you can really do a lot of things with marketing just through Snapchat, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, because now it's going to be free. So you can do all you need to do on these platforms and where everyone's already on the internet. It'll just make it more beneficial, and you won't really have to have that big, large budget for the marketing department now. But I really enjoyed this class. I loved everything about it. The project I thought was great. Each individual person did their work. I had really no fusses about anything. We got it in and we got it done, and very happy of how everything turned out, and really excited to use what I learned in this class and to take it and move on to where I'm going to be at in the future. Thanks so much.